India and Indonesia are two of the largest growing economies, fastest growing economies in that sense. And you spoke about trade and investment, bilateral investments, maybe trade. On that front, where do you see this trade relationship going? We'll come to ASEAN as a whole a little later. But bilaterally, what are the areas that one can have investments, one can have trade? Any particular areas that you're looking at?
Like I said, the new frontier is very important.
Right.
And the current President Prabowo, have lined up all priorities that he wants to do. The first is, of course, food security. The second is energy security. And the third is health.
Right.
So in these three, I think, because we haven't done it in the past on food security, energy security, and health in a way that he wants. This is new for us at the embassy and as me as the ambassador. So I think that these three focus of President Prabowo is the future of our relations. On food security, again, back to what I said about new frontier, you are the champion of digitalization. We can mention about digital mapping. We can mention about healthy meals a day. We can mention many things. And energy security, you have solar energy plantation. One of the biggest in the world. So we need to learn a lot from you. And whole sector, on health sector, during the G20 meeting, even my president, the current one is very blunt. He will say whatever he thinks. So during the meeting with PM Modi ji, my president said that we are lacking of 160,000. It's 160,000 doctors and nurses. So he said again and again, we need your help. We need India's help as the pharma of the world. So, like I said, this never happened before. That is why I said it's new frontier in a way, in a way of how to approach this.
Absolutely.
We have challenges in terms of governance, and I believe after he just finished the 100 days. President Prabowo. So after 100 days, maybe he will find out what to do in terms of managing challenges inside domestically. So hopefully I will have a more clear directive as to how to move forward from there.
So I can clearly see from what you have outlined just now that there are a lot of opportunities for Indians to not only invest but also send skilled manpower in these sectors, also have bilateral trade in these sectors.
But trade not in like the past, you know, the past is more focused on commodities.
Yes. Not in that sense, but say pharma, health workers, health equipment, all that can now become part of the new frontier as you've called it. So that's excellent to understand. And actually, if you look at the distance between India and Indonesia, it's we are the closest neighbor. And if you go down, we met in December in Port Blair. From there, I think the northernmost tip of Indonesia is barely 80 nautical miles or something of that kind. So actually, we are very close neighbors, maritime neighbors. So in that context, let me ask you about Indonesia as a leading player in ASEAN, which India also wants to have very good relations with. So how are you playing a role there as a leader, one of the largest countries in ASEAN?
I think without Indonesia being a leader or part of ASEAN, is like you said, we're factually, geographically, by distance, we are close. Unfortunately, I have to tell you this, Nitin. I think I told you this, that not many people know that India is our neighbor.
Right.
You know, you need to build awareness again and again, although we have already 75 years of diplomatic relations, but the knowledge of being neighboring country is not there yet at the level of what I want. So I think what we want to achieve in ASEAN India currently is already very apparent. First, the visits are there. The new PM of Malaysia, Anwar Ibrahim, visited India. One of his first state visit. President Prabowo is one of his first state visit. So it shows how India important to ASEAN, to the new leaders of ASEAN. So second, you need to also understand that with the Act East policy, I think India is one of, with the pace and speed that we have, India is one of the most vibrant partner of ASEAN, because now 30 years, I think, partnership in 2020.
Yes.
2023, Indonesia is the chair. We establish you as comprehensive strategic partner of ASEAN.
Yes.
How to implement that? Again, many homeworks on both sides, but we are so looking forward of more vibrant and more vigorous relationship in a way of ASEAN-India, because like I said, India is one of the most fastest growing partner of ASEAN. 30 years, and then yet already CSP. I think one of the fastest.
Absolutely. You know, ASEAN is India's priority also, like in the Act East policy. So you're right, absolutely on that.